I'm Judy Gregerson, and I'm a licensed Mace Energy Method practitioner. I practice in the Northwest, but I do my sessions on Zoom, so I work with people all around the world. I've worked with people as far away as Colombia, Portugal, Poland, and even Australia. Usually, the first thing people want to know is, what can Mace do for me? And the second thing they ask is, how does it work? I want to address today what it can do for you by sharing with you some of the testimonials from people who have experienced Mace and received its benefits. First, though, if you don't know, Mace is very good at getting rid of trauma, negative emotions, emotional blocks, anxiety, low self esteem, depression, phobias, fear, as well as emotional triggers. Usually doesn't take more than 2 sessions, and a complete Mace session does entail a first session and then a follow up, which can run about 2.5 hours altogether. And during that session, we'll just create and permanently remove those negative elements mentioned above. This is not talk therapy, and we don't make you relive your trauma. Also, we don't give advice or analyze anything. Any problematic area of your life can be addressed, and people find lasting relief after a Mace session. So, let me share a few testimonials from people who've experienced the Mace Energy Method and what they have to say about it. I had a client recently who was experiencing doubt and spending a lot of time beating herself up. But after the session, she reported, I noticed a real and lasting shift. The constant rumination faded. And for the first time in a long time, I wasn't beating myself up over small mistakes. Now I feel like I'm finally moving forward and getting things done without those old doubts holding me back. Then I had a client who all of her life had been fear based. It had caused all kinds of problems in her life. And this is what she reported. And she put it in capital letters. Most of all, I am not afraid anymore. I'm not needing to control anyone. I'm calmer and I listen. I truly listen and I'm empathetic. Those around me feel it, which is the best part of all. I know I'm not imagining it. I also had a family that was struggling with many stressors. They reported, Mace has helped my family heal to a remarkable degree. Pain and frustrations that had lingered for years have been greatly reduced. We are thankful. One of the most satisfying results was with a client who had experienced anger and negative thinking. Soon after his May session, he reported this. The roller coaster of emotions I once experienced has been replaced with a steady cruise, so to say. I now respond to situations that in the past I would have reacted to. I no longer carry the weight of anger or a mindset of negative thinking. Mace has allowed me to recognize and remove unwanted patterns and emotional responses that led to anxiety, frustration, and discontent. I have a lot of clients who come to Mace because they suffer from anxiety. It seems to be a really common problem. And here is what one reported. I was very aware of a sense of anxiety that I carried in my chest. It was palpable and ever present. And after the appointment, that was the first thing I noticed. It was gone. It had completely disappeared, and it is still gone. So the MACE process is simple and it's highly effective. People are able to integrate painful experiences into their psyche. So instead of being hijacked by emotions and manifesting anger and frustration, the responses can be tempered by removing those and discovering what we call the real you. This process doesn't take months or years, only hours. And if you're interested in learning more, you can visit my website at strategiesforovercomers.com. And on there, you'll find testimonies, blogs, videos, and more information on the Mace Energy Method. Or if you want to watch videos, you can go to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/the at mark strategies for overcomers. Thank you for listening today. If you have questions, and if you want to ask something of me, you can message me on WhatsApp, and that link is available on my homepage.